A long time ago, somebody told me to never, ever start a presentation talking about yourself. Well, screw that. I gotta do this because I have a very weird journey.
The last time I was in San Francisco, I got into a Waymo, one of these self-driving cars with the weird thing on the roof. And I tell you, it was a pretty bizarre experience for me because literally there's no driver. It was just a screen, me, and this unsettling robot voice announcing, "Welcome to the future."
Over the time, you learn a couple things, and the first is that nothing has really changed. Honestly, if you look at it, in the world, we're still watching TV, and we're stuck in traffic, and we go to the movies, and we feel every frickin' emotion in the world, and we stand in line at the DMV and the airport, and if we're really, really lucky, we get to fall in love, right? Nothing's changed.
You know, sort of a hip neighborhood jumps the shark when the most listened to music in Williamsburg was Bieber. And that's how we were able to show Williamsburg that they're just no longer cool anymore. Here's the good news, and I promise this is not doom and gloom. There is some good news, and it's this. The future does not have to be won by machines. No, I think it can and will be won by those who get better at being human.
The whole idea of how this works is that there's some agent in the world that has some kind of goal, takes some kind of action, learns from the environment, makes some observations, and then it feeds back into the system. That's how reinforcement works. And anybody that's had a young kid has seen reinforcement learning in the real world.
But here's the thing that no one wants to say out loud, is that often more technology isn't making us more human. In fact, it's often weighing us down, making us potentially worse humans.
Machine learning, as we've talked about, is so many things. It's automation, it's artificial intelligence, it's augmented reality, virtual reality, it's a buzzword, it's still very early days, but it's a really big frickin' deal.
All we have to do is to see, to choose, and to act, because the future doesn't belong to machines. It belongs to those brave enough to take the wheel. Yeah, it is true. The robots are here. But guess what? So are we, and we're ready to drive. Thank you.